discuss something about the convex mirror. What will be the graph for convex mirror? Okay. In case of convex mirror, what will happen? If I take the convex mirror, okay. So what we have the formula 1 by u plus 1 by p equals to 1 by f. So here f is going to be positive in this case. So because if a ray of light travel here and f is going to be on this side, so it is in the direction of incident ray. So what will get, f is positive, so 1 by v equals to 1 by f minus 1 by u. Okay. So if object is at infinite, if object is at minus infinite, if I take u and v, if object is at minus infinite, if a ray of light coming from the infinite from this side, where image will form somewhere here. This is what the image. So image will form at plus f, and obviously it is a virtual image, okay, virtual image, and it is point image, okay. Similarly, if I take it from f, from minus f, if you substitute minus f here, so minus will become plus, so this will become 2 by f. That means for object at minus f, image is not going to be infinite, it is going to be some value like f by 2, okay. So f by 2, some value. So I will not take it as the minus f because it is not going to infinity. So I will take in general for the object from minus infinity to pole 0, where will be the image? Image will be again from pole to plus f, because when object was at minus infinity, image will be at f. When object is at pole, image will be also at pole. Okay. So similarly, if I take the virtual object, if I take the virtual object, if a ray of light coming here, okay. So this is what going to be your object. This is what going to be your object. So object will be plus now. If object is at plus f, if object is at plus f, this will become 0. So your image will become what? Infinity. It may be on positive side or it may be on negative side. Okay. So if object is at f, ray will reflect in this direction. They may join on minus infinity or they may join on plus infinity also. So for object to be at plus f, image may be at minus infinity or plus infinity. Okay. Similarly, if the object is at plus infinity, if object is going to be at plus infinity, where image will be at again at f. Okay. So this is what how we can get the values. If suppose it is plus f, means again a ray of light is coming in this direction only, so it will reflect, again they will join at f. So for plus f also, image distance is, for plus infinity also, image distance is f only. Okay. So if we want to plot the graph for a convex mirror, first we'll take a graph of 1 by u versus 1 by v. So what will be the equation? Equation is 1 by v plus 1 by u equals to 1 by f. So 1 by v, I will take it as y plus x equals 2. So what I will get? We will get it as c, constant c. Okay. So now again it is nothing but the equation of a straight line. So if I want to plot the graph of 1 by u versus 1 by v, if suppose x is 0, y is plus c. If x is 0, y is going to be plus c. If x is 0, y is going to be plus c. If y is 0, x is going to be again plus c. If y is 0, x is again going to be plus c only. Okay. So now, if x is plus infinity, what will be the y? Y equals to y plus infinity equal to c. So y equals to c minus infinity. Minus infinity plus something is again minus infinity. So for x equals to plus infinity, again your y is going to be minus infinity. So it is going to be somewhere here. Similarly, for y equals to plus infinity, x is going to be what? Minus infinity. So x is going to be what? Minus infinity. So again it is a straight line. It is straight line going to negative and positive infinities. This is what the graph for 1 by u versus 1 by v. Okay. Now we will plot the graph of u versus v. Graph of u versus v. So if you want to plot the graph of u versus v, now I will take x and y coordinates. This is what going to be x. I will take it as u, y I will take it as v. Okay. So now we have the equation 1 by v is equals to 1 by f minus 1 by u. Suppose object distance u is minus infinity. V is going to be what? This is 0, so v is going to be f. So you got coordinate as minus f comma plus, sorry, minus infinity comma plus f. If object is at plus f, image may be at minus infinity or plus infinity. So you will get 2 points here, that is f comma minus infinity and f comma plus infinity. If you take object at plus infinity, so image will be at, this is going to be 0, so image will be at f only. So what is the fourth part? It is plus infinity to plus f, plus infinity to plus f. Okay, now put these 4 points here in the graph. So what is that? Minus infinity to plus f. X is minus infinity, means this is negative x. So minus infinity may come here. F, what is your v? V is going to be plus f. V is going to be plus f. Minus infinity plus f. V is going to be plus f here. So minus infinity will come here. Minus infinity plus f. Next is plus f minus infinity. X is plus f, I will take this as plus f, and y is minus infinity, means v is minus infinity. V is minus infinity means it will come somewhere here. This is the point, that is f comma minus infinity. What is third point? Plus f plus infinity. Where is plus f? This is what plus f, and v is plus infinity. So this is what, this point is nothing but plus f plus infinity. So what is the last point? Plus infinity plus f. So x is plus infinity and v is also, means u is plus infinity, v is also plus infinity, means it will come here. So this is what? Plus infinity plus f. Okay. So now if you look at these 2 points, if this is your mirror, it is starting from minus infinity and going to plus f. Plus f is here, minus infinity on this side. Again from plus f to minus infinity. Y is coming from plus f to minus infinity. Means this is passing through the pole. That means this graph is going to origin. So you will get the graph like the curve which is passing through origin. Okay. Similarly, if you look at these 2 points, plus f to plus infinity, again plus infinity to plus f. That means if this is your mirror, it is starting from plus f to going to plus infinity, again from plus infinity to coming to plus f only. It is not crossing the pole. That means this graph will never come to the origin. So this curve may be like this. Okay, this is what your curve. So this is what the graph of u versus v. This is for convex mirror. If you look at concave mirror, this is what the graph. Just it is shifting, and curve is taking the opposite face. Okay. So this is what how we can draw the graph for convex mirror, which is, this one is 1 by u versus 1 by v, and this one is 1 by u versus v. Okay. So next we will take the if object is moving, image will also move. We have seen that in the plane mirrors also. Sometimes it may come in spherical mirror also. If I take the concave mirror, suppose if I take a concave mirror here, okay. Suppose if object is moving, suppose if object is moving with some velocity, if object is here somewhere, if object is moving with some velocity, obviously image will also move, image will be on that side or this side, that is not a matter. If suppose this is moving, sometimes mirror also may move. So what we can, how we can solve this one, how we can get the answer. Suppose this distance is u and image will form somewhere, so image distance, we have the equation 1 by v plus 1 by u equals to 1 by f. Suppose you can take this is moving with say some 3 meter per second and object is moving with say some 4 meter per second. Okay, so focal length f you can take 20 and you can take object distance to some 30 centimeter. Okay, so how we can get the velocity of image, velocity of image we wanted. Okay, so general formula we can derive, then we can go with this example. So differentiate this equation, so what we will get, minus 1 by v square dv by dt, differentiate with respect to time. Again minus 1 by u square du by dt equals to 0, 1 by f is constant. So what do you want, dv by dt. So dv by dt equals, so if this goes on that side, so what remains is 1 minus v square by u square into du by dt. Remember, dv by dt is the velocity of image and du by dt is velocity of object if mirror is not moving. If suppose mirror is also moving, this dv by dt is going to be relative velocity of the image with respect to mirror. So what I can write, velocity of image minus velocity of mirror equals to minus of v square by u square into, so velocity of object minus velocity of mirror. This is what the formula you can use to find the velocity of image. Now here velocity of object we know and velocity of mirror is also there. They are asking velocity of image, but v they have not given. Instead of that they have given the object distance. If object distance is 30, so u equals to minus 30, f equals to minus 20. So what will be the v? 1 by v equals to, so minus 1 by 20, this negative will become positive, so 1 by 30. So what you will get? You will get minus, this is 3 and 2, minus 1 by 60, so v equals to what? Minus 60 centimeter. So now we can use this formula. So velocity of image, what is the velocity of, velocity of image we want to find, minus velocity of mirror. Mirror is moving in positive x, so we have to take positive only, so it is 3 equals to minus, what is this, image distance? Image distance is 60, minus 60 divided by minus 30, I will take it as whole square instead of individual. So velocity of object, velocity of object is around positive, so I will take it as plus 4 minus velocity of mirror, again it is 3. So vi minus 3 equals to minus. So this is what going to be 1 and 2 to the square is 4 into, this is what, plus 4 minus 3, so 1. So vi equals to minus 4 plus 3. Image velocity is, or velocity of image is minus 1 centimeter per second. Okay, so this is how we can get the velocity of image. Next we will apply the same formula for in case of convex mirror. If I take the convex mirror here, if this is going to be a convex mirror, so if suppose this is moving with same, again same I will take 3 centimeter per second. Okay, so what we can get here also it will be centimeter only. Okay, so if object is at, again take at 20 centimeter you can take. So if object is here and moving with say some 4 centimeter per second, f is, you can take it as again 20 centimeter. So what will be the image distance? First you have to find the image, they are asking image velocity. First you have to find the image distance. So 1 by v equals to 1 by f minus 1 by u. So 1 by v equals to 1 by f. Here f is positive. So 1 by 20 minus u is minus 20. So what we will get? We will get 1 by v equals to say 1 by 10. So v equals to 10 centimeter. Now we can apply velocity of image minus velocity of mirror is equals to minus v by u the square. Velocity of object minus velocity of mirror. Okay. So velocity of image minus velocity of mirror. Velocity of mirror is 3 centimeter per second. So it is along the posterior x-axis, no problem. V is 10 divided by what is u? U is going to be minus 20. But whole square is there. No need to worry about the sign here. Velocity of object is how much? 4. And velocity of mirror again it is 3. So Vi minus 3 equals to minus 1 by 2 square means 1 by 4 into it is what? 1. 4 minus 3 1. So Vi is equals to minus 1 by 4 plus 3. Minus 1 by 4 plus 3. So what we will get? We will get it as, so minus 1 plus 12 divided by 4, that is 11 by 4 centimeter per second. Okay. So this is what the velocity of image. Here 1 by 2 minus will come, but whole square is there, negative as it is. Here 4 minus 3 positive, so again minus 1 by 4, this will become plus, so plus 3. So 3 4s are 12. So this is going to be 11 by 4 centimeter per second. Okay. So next we will take the different kind of examples on the velocity only, velocity of image only. Suppose this is your concave mirror. Say focal length you can take 20 centimeter, and this is our principal axis. Object is a point object. Object is point object, but it is not moving horizontally, it is moving vertically. Say moving with 2 centimeter per second. Say object is at distance again 30 centimeter. They will ask what will be the velocity of image. Velocity of image will move in this direction. Image will move in this direction. So we have to find velocity along the y-axis. So how we can find it? With the help of the last problem, if we take Vi minus Vm equals to minus V by u the square into V object minus velocity of mirror, it won't work here because here velocity was along the horizontal line, but now velocity is along the vertical line. So we use a different formula. We know that magnification is height of image divided by height of object equals to minus V by u for the mirrors. Okay. So now h is changing. It is moving vertically means for total time h is changing, not for instant. For total time h is changing. So take u on this side. U hi equals to, so minus V h naught. So now you can differentiate this one. U is constant here. So u dhi divided by dt equals to minus V dh naught divided by dt. So dhi by dt is what? This velocity of image along y-axis. So Vy equals to minus V by u into dh naught divided by dt. That is nothing but velocity of object along the y-axis. So this is what velocity of object. So dh naught divided by dt. Now you can substitute the values. So u is there. What about v? If suppose u is equals to 30, it is minus 30. F is what? Minus 20. Obviously your v will become what? V will become minus 60. Okay. So what you will get? You will get it as Vy equals to minus 60 divided by minus 30 into velocity of object. It is 2 along first two, so you can take it as 2. So Vy equals to minus, this is what, plus 2 into 2. So Vy is minus 4 centimeter per second. Negative is coming means it is going downward. So this is how we can find the velocity of velocity of image. Similarly, if I take another different example, suppose object is moving along y-axis also, x-axis also. In that case, what you can do here? Suppose if a problem is like this, suppose this is what your mirror, this is what your concave mirror. So here point object is here, but object is moving in this direction, say with velocity 5 centimeter per second. F again you can take it as 20 centimeter only, U you can take it as 30 centimeter only. Okay. So here it is moving in this direction, means suppose it is making say some angle 37 degree. Its velocity is changing, or it is moving along the x-axis also, and it is moving along the y-axis also. So what we can do here? They will ask you to find both Vx and Vy as well. Vx you can find easily with the help of the previous formula. Suppose now mirror is kept constant, it is not moving. So how we can calculate? To find Vx it is very simple. U equals to minus 30. So F equals to what? Minus 20, because it is a concave mirror. So what about V is going to be minus 60 only. So you can apply that formula to find the Vx. To find Vx you can apply velocity of image minus velocity of mirror equals to minus V by U the whole square, velocity of object minus velocity of mirror. Now the mirror is not moving, they are not given any velocity of mirror. So velocity of image minus 0 equals to minus 60 by minus 30 into velocity of object is how much? Velocity of object along the x-axis. What you can take, if it is 5 here, you can take 5 cos 37. So 5 cos 37 means what? 5 cos object velocity along x cos 37 means 5 into cos 37 is 4 by 5. So it is 4. So you will get it as 4 here. 4 minus 0. So velocity of image is equals to, this is going to be 2 to the square 4. 4 into 4 minus 16 centimeter per second. This is what velocity of image along x, that is minus 16 centimeter per second. But they are asking velocity of image along y also, because it is moving in a corner, so it will get velocity along y axis also. Here what you can do, you cannot directly apply this also because both are moving. I don't want you to remember the formula. You can simply take the formula hi divided by h naught equals to minus v by u. Remember, your v and u are also, your height, velocity along vertical is also changing, velocity along horizontal also changing. So here both are variables. So hi into u equals to minus h naught into v. Differentiate both because both are variables. So hi du by dt plus u dhi by dt equals to minus h naught dv by dt minus v dh naught by dt. Okay. So here, if you take at the instant, it is a point image. At the instant, hi and h naught are going to be 0, because at the given instant point image it is not having any height, but when it is moving you can see. So hi and h naught are going to be 0. This is going to be 0 and this is going to be 0. So u dhi divided by dt equals to minus v dh naught divided by dt. So dhi by dt equals to dhi by dt equals to minus v by u into dh naught by dt. So this is what velocity along y minus, this is what minus 60 and this is minus 30. So velocity along positive y is 5 sin 37. 5 sin 37 means what? 5 sine 37 is 5. Sine 37 is say 3 by 5. 5 will get cancelled. So 3 centimeter per second. So here it is going to be 3. So Vy equals to minus, this is what it is going to be 2 into 3. So Vy is minus 6 centimeter per second. This is what you are Vn. So Vx is what you got, minus 16 centimeter per second. Vy is minus 6 centimeter per second. Okay.